Alright, and our final regular segment for this special for the TheZachman18 is Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii. Yes, I said regular because I do plan to do a bonus segment.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
Hey, Alex. Let's see how this game of Jeopardy goes.
This is Jeopardy! Introducing today's contestant. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Hey, Johnny Gilbert. How is everyone today?
I'm doing fine,
You all
Alex.
look eager to get underway, so let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these
Alright,
categories.
categories to the Jeopardy
Washington,
round.
Lincoln, or Obama. Mythology and art. The animal kingdom. Very, very good. I need more space. And official state things. Player 1. At KFC, you can lunch on chicken. At KSC, this place, you can lunch with an astronaut. Yes, Player 1.
What
Use the
is
Wii
Kennedy
remote or
Space
press
Center?
the corresponding direction on... That's correct. You again, Player 1. This Mattel doll became an astronaut in 1965, perhaps inspiring the young Sally Ride. It's Player 1.
Who is Barbie?
Please pick it. Now available again, Quisp, which has a space alien mascot, is a type of this breakfast food. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is cereal?
You are correct.
800.
Player 1. This TV series wasn't about the Swiss Family Robinson, but the Space Family Robinson. Okay, Player 1.
What is Lost in Space?
You got it.
Alright, and let's finish the category.
Player 1. This 1956 film was a sci-fi version of The Tempest. Robbie the Robot was inspired by Ariel. Yes, Player 1.
What is Forbidden Planet?
That's it.
Alright.
We return to you, Player 1. These animals of the order Chiroptera are the only mammals that can truly fly. It's Player 1.
What are bats?
That's right. Way to go.
Okay, 400. Animal Kingdom.
Player 1. This feisty tie fish blows sticky bubbles to make a nest, then puts the eggs in its mouth and blows them in the nest. Okay, Player 3.
What is Fighting Fish?
Right.
Yes.
Select again.
600. Animal Kingdom.
Muskrats and woodrats belong to this order of mammals. Player 1.
Ah! Oh, shoot! They're rodents. Crap! Darn it.
Here's the response we were looking for. Rodentia.
Shoot.
You get to pick again, Player 3. Let's go over to Kelly.
If you see one of these under the sea, look, but don't touch. The spines can be poisonous.
Here's what we were looking for. The sea urchin. Choose again. Player 3. Fruit and lizards, yum, are favorite foods of the coati. also known by this longer name. Let's hear it, player one. Good.
There we go.
Player one, back to you. Dawes Butler voiced this animated TV hound. Okay, player one. Player one. These are forever in a top 10 hit from 1967. It's player one.
What are Strawberry Fields? Yeah.
Good.
There we go.
Player
600.
one.
Very, very
You
good.
pick it. Pro boxers have been battling under this Marcus's rules since the late 1800s. Yes, player one. Right. Choose again. Player Title one. Avenue in Theodore Geisel's first book. Let's hear it, player one. That is correct. You again, player one. Inept policeman in Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing. Player one. Right you are.
Okay, 6,600.
You get to pick again, player one. A statue of this Roman sea god is a perfect choice for a fountain. There's one at Peterhof in Russia. Let's hear it, player one. Yes.
400.
Select again. A sarcophagus at Hearst Castle depicts this group of 9, including Erato, who inspires love poems. Player one.
Or muses.
Yes. Player one.
600.
Let's get Kelly's assistance on this clue.
This city statue of Gethian and her oxen is a bit less famous than the Little Mermaid.
Okay, player one. That's correct.
Got it. 800, please.
We return to you. Praxiteles sculpted this Greek equivalent of Mercury carrying the infant Dionysus. Here's the correct response. Hermes. Please pick again. Get psyched at the Louvre by looking at Antonio Canova's sculpture of this Roman god and Psyche. It's player one.
Who is Cupid?
Correct.
Yes.
You get to pick again, player one. It reigns as West Virginia's official state butterfly. Yes, player one.
Monarch.
Correct.
Yes.
Choose again.
400.
When Virginia got a state one of these animals, the governor's office released a poem that mentioned Adam West.
What is a
It's
bat?
player one. You again, player one.
600. Answer there is the Daily Double.
Answer. It's the Daily Double. You are currently in the lead. Please enter your vote. And the clue.
Here's the answer.
Sounds scary, but Colorado's official state fish is the greenback cutthroat type of this.
The salmon?
Even so,
No.
you are still
Down
in the
16.
Here's what we wanted. The trout.
Trout.
Please pick again. The syringa, also known as the mock orange, is Idaho's official state this. Okay, player three.
Flower?
Yes. Correct. We return to you, player three. Appropriately, the official state cantata of Connecticut has this spicy name. Yes, player one. That is correct. Player one was born a British subject. Player one. That's not it. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's the correct response. George Washington. Select again. The tallest. The correct response is Abraham Lincoln.
Now is the time for that.
Player 1. Back. Never lived in Illinois. Here's the correct response. George Washington. Player 1. Went to Occidental College and Columbia University. Let's hear it, player 3.
And the last one.
And the last clue for $1,000. Received a patent. Here's what we wanted. Abraham Lincoln. The selection will be yours, player 2, when we return from this break.
We didn't even hear from player 2 in that Jeopardy round. Alright, on to double Jeopardy.
Doubles awaiting you.
Categories are
Have you ever seen the like?
like in quotation
Notice the
marks.
quotation marks on like. Slogans and mottos. Nature study. Their first #1 pop hit. Bible heroes. And war. All right, if you're ready, it's double Jeopardy time. 5-word phrase repeated by Dorothy Gale when clicking her heels together in The Wizard of Oz. Okay, player 1.
There's no place like home.
You got it. Player 1. 3-word cliche used of exotic food. Ramona said it about rat on The First Survivor. Yes, player 1. Yes. Please pick again. In all this, the state or fact of being probable. Let's hear it, player 1. Yes. Player 1. Doppelganger. Player 1. That's it. You again, player 1. Ovine. It's player 1. No.
Ah! Darn it.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? We're talking about sheep-like.
Oh.
Player 1, back to you for our next. It takes a lickin' and keeps on ticking. Let's hear it, player 1. Good. Player 1, all the news that's fit to print. It's player 1. That's correct. Choose again, player 1. Choosy moms choose this. Okay, player 1. Right. Select again. Because I'm worth it. Here's what we were looking for. L'Oreal. Player 1. With a name like this one, it has to be good. Player 1. Good for you.
$14,000.
You get to pick again, player 1. At the burning bush, God told him he was the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Yes, player 1. Right you are. We return to you, player 1. Goliath mocked him, saying, Am I a dog that thou comest to me with staves? It's player 1. Yep. Please
1200,
pick
battle
again,
hero.
player 1. In Luke, he is quoted as saying, I indeed baptize you with water, but one mightier than I cometh. Okay, player 1. That's correct.
There we go. John the Baptist is right with the 16,000.
You again, player 1. When Jesus saw this tax collector and first gospel writer, he told him to follow me. Let's hear it, player 1. Hey, you're right.
Now let's finish the category.
We return to you. In Judges, he said, with the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. The correct response is Samson. Player 1, back to you. An oil called urushiol causes skin irritation when you brush up against this three-leafed plant, Rus radicans. Yes, player 1.
It is poison ivy. Yeah! Got it. Nature study 8.
You get to pick again, player 1. All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
These spore-producing plants are among the Earth's most ancient. Some species date back more than 300 million years.
Player 1.
Ferns. Nature study for 1200,
Player 1,
please.
back.
The answer there is a daily double.
Answer. The first of the daily doubles. You are in the lead right now. Give us a wager, player 1.
800.
Okay,
Answer.
here is the clue. Like fish, mushrooms have these, but in a mushroom, they're where the spores are produced.
What are gills?
That puts you
That
even
is
further
correct.
ahead.
Then I get $25,000.
Player 1. The northern fur species of this migrates from its breeding grounds in Alaska's Pribilof Islands to California. Here's the response we were looking for. The seal. Choose again, player 1. The freshwater peach blossom type of this sticky coelenterate is making a comeback in China's Jilin Lake. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is jellyfish?
That is correct.
$27,000.
Select
Two
again.
categories left.
Every Breath You Take, 1983. Here's the correct response. The Police.
800.
Player 1. Sunshine on My Shoulders, 1974. Yes, player
Player
2.
2 finally rings in. She says, who's John Denver?
Yes.
She's right.
You get to pick again, player 2.
War for 400.
Henry V and Joan of Arc both fought in this lengthy struggle between England and France. Okay, player 1.
This Wars of the Roses?
No.
No. And 26,006.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's what we wanted. The 100 Years' War.
100 Years War.
Player 2. Pick again.
War for 800.
Kelly will present this clue.
Gas masks became a key part of a soldier's equipment after poison gas was used at the Second Battle of Ypres during this war.
Player 1.
What is World War One?
Good.
There we go.
Player 1.
Pop
Back
it,
to you.
12.
Sunshine Superman, 1966. It's player 2.
Okay. Who's Donovan?
That's right.
Yes.
Way to go.
2000.
Player 2. Back to you.
Pop hit for 16. The answer there is the other daily double.
Answer.
And how much of that 2,000 do you want to
You're
risk?
tied. Player 3. So,
It's
what
500.
are you going to do?
2,500 if you're right.
All right.
Here's the
Here's
clue.
your clue. Ms. Jackson, 2001.
Outcasts.
That is correct.
Yep.
Choose
2,500.
again. Player 2.
Pop hit for 2,000.
Owner of a Lonely Heart, 1984. We're talking about yes.
Yes. 3 clues
Choose
left.
again. Player 2.
War for 1,200.
In the biggest amphibious invasion in history, 350,000 troops invaded this French region in 1944. Okay, player 1.
What is Normandy? War
Player
for 16.
1. The 262 model from this German manufacturer was the world's first operational fighter jet. Player 3.
Was Fokker? No. Wrong!
Anyone else?
As Patrick Butler would say.
Here's the response we were looking for. Messerschmitt.
Messerschmitt.
And the last clue.
Alright,
for
last
$2,000.
clue of this round.
The oldest army unit in the world is this national one, founded in 1506, that guards the Pope. Yes, player 1.
What is the Swiss Guard?
Correct.
Right. At the end of Double Jeopardy at 30,600.
You all move on to Final
Player 2 is
Jeopardy,
2,500.
which will
Player
continue
3 was just
after these
$400. Alright, and our final Jeopardy category is
It features this category.
American Authors.
So, what's your wager?
I'm gonna go 4,400.
Each direction
All right.
on the plus control pad.
And here's our
represents a
final
different
Jeopardy
response.
answer.
Press a direction to select an answer. Let's take a look at that final Jeopardy clue right now. Injured on the Austro-Italian front on July 8, 1918, he also crossed the English Channel with U.S. forces on D-Day.
I'll say who is William Faulkner. Jeffrey, we'll start
Let's
with
see
you
your
at $400, and you said who is Ernest Hemingway,
With that correct
and
response,
you are right.
you will gain.
How much of your 400 do you add? You double it. You go up to $800. Player 2, over to you.
What did you
2,500. Did you say Hemingway? You did. And
How
you
much
are
will
going to
With
add
that correct response.
$550. That'll take you up to $3,050. And as for me,
And your response?
I said William Faulkner, which we know
Sorry,
is
that incorrect
incorrect.
response will drop your score by...
So I lose 4,400 on that. That'll drop me down to 26,200, but that is enough for the
Player
win,
one.
and that's how much Zach gets.
We'll see
Well,
you next
we gotta go. We'll see you next time, though. Bonus segment to come.